very urgent. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears from you. Until today. My child, listen closely to me because your soulmate has been hiding their heavy tears from you for far too long. They have been carrying a deep sorrow in their heart, wondering when I will finally bring true love into their life. Today is the day I reveal their hidden pain to you, because your separate paths are finally about to meet. I have watched you both during your loneliest nights, and I have carefully collected every single tear you both have cried. You thought you were walking this lonely path all by yourself, but your soulmate has been praying for someone exactly like you. I am working behind the scenes right now to heal their broken heart and guide them directly to your front door. You must stay with me until the very end of this message, because I have a very specific sign to give you. I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow so you will know they are finally near. Do not turn away now, because this heavenly blessing is far too important for your beautiful future for you to miss. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears because they have been terribly hurt in the past, just like you have been hurt. They have been afraid of opening their heart again, but they feel a deep pull toward a beautiful future they cannot yet see. Until today, they simply did not know that I was preparing you to be the safe harbor for their tired soul. I want you to understand that the sudden warmth you have been feeling in your chest is certainly not an accident. Those out-of-place memories and the times you wake up in the quiet night are my gentle ways of preparing your heart. I am softly nudging your spirit so that you will be fully ready when they finally stand right before you. Jesus says, "You must not turn away from my voice today, because the final blessing at the end of this message will secure your future. I am going to reveal a physical confirmation I will place in your hands tomorrow so you know this timeline is true. Stay close to my words, because leaving early means missing the very miracle you have been crying out for. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears at their job, smiling for the world outside while silently crying on the inside. They have built high walls around their heart to protect themselves from any more pain or sudden disappointment. Until today, their sadness was a closely guarded secret, but I am finally stepping in to break down those heavy walls. The unexplained peace that washes over you during the day is directly connected to the tears your soulmate has been shedding. Whenever they cry out for comfort, I send a piece of my heavenly peace to wrap tightly around your own heart. Today, their hidden tears are becoming the very bridge that will carry them straight into your loving and waiting arms. Keep your spirit anchored to this message until the final minute, because the secret sign is absolutely crucial for your next step. I will tell you exactly what specific color to look for tomorrow that signifies their imminent and joyful arrival. Do not let earthly distractions pull you away, because your complete breakthrough is waiting just a few short moments ahead. You must clear your heart of old anger, because your soulmate needs a gentle and loving place to rest their heavy head. I am asking you to let go of your past hurts so your hands are entirely empty and ready to receive them. They have been hiding their tears from the world, but they will never have to hide their tears from you ever again. The Lord says, "Their silent tears have finally reached my throne today, and I have firmly declared that their season of weeping is over. I have looked at their hidden sorrow and told them that a joyous new morning is about to break for both of you. Until today, they felt completely alone, but now I am actively steering their life toward your deeply faithful and waiting heart. Please stay with me and listen closely until the end, because I will tell you exactly how they will reveal themselves. I have a final seal of peace to place upon your heart that will permanently remove all your lingering, painful doubts. If you close this message now, you might miss the exact direction that leads you straight into their warm embrace. I am personally wiping your soulmate's tears away today and showing them the soft shape of your face in their dreams. They are waking up with a strange new hope, realizing that their long wait for true love is finally almost over. Until today, they hid their tears out of hopeless frustration, but now they are weeping soft tears of sudden, sweet relief. There is a powerful urgency to this message today because the chains of your soulmate's painful past are finally breaking apart. I have heard their deepest prayers, and I am actively removing every single obstacle that stands between them and you. You must be completely prepared to catch them, because they are running away from their hidden tears and running toward your love. Do not dare leave this message before the end, because the final revelation is exactly what you have been praying for. I am going to tell you the specific weather pattern tomorrow that will be my grand signature on this beautiful promise to you. Stay completely still and listen, because your restless wandering is about to be permanently replaced by deeply rooted, lasting peace. Jesus says, I am asking you to trust this sudden shift in your life, even if you cannot see the full, beautiful picture just yet. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears from you out of fear, but I have seen every single drop fall to the ground. Today is the exact moment I am taking their bitter sorrow and turning it into a beautiful, living testimony of lasting love. For years, your soulmate has been hiding tears of unworthiness, wrongly believing they did not deserve a good and faithful person. They allowed the harshness of this world to convince them that they would always be left behind and totally forgotten. Until today, that heavy lie kept them in bondage, but I have shattered that lie with the absolute truth of your coming love. Keep listening to my voice until the very end, because the final sign I promised is coming tomorrow morning without fail. I am going to make my loving presence so obvious in your life that you will not be able to doubt my plan. Hold on to my words tightly right now, because this revelation will be the key that unlocks your entirely shared, blessed future. Waking up in the quiet hours of the night is not a coincidence, but rather my divine preparation for your upcoming union. When you open your eyes in the dark, I am gently asking you to pray for the soulmate you have not yet met. Your whispered prayers in the dark are actively drying the tears they have been hiding from the rest of the cold world. Your soulmate was crying just last night because they were dangerously close to giving up on the beautiful idea of true companionship. They looked at their empty hands and asked me if they were simply destined to walk this long road entirely alone. Until today, they felt completely defeated, but I boldly stepped into their room and whispered your comforting name to their weary spirit. The Lord says, do not leave me yet, because I will reveal the final sign at the very end of this sacred and urgent message. This specific sign will be a physical confirmation in your daily life that my holy promises to you are absolutely true. Stay securely anchored in my loving words, because your patience today will quickly unlock a lifetime of overwhelming, shared joy. The final step of trust for you is having completely empty hands so you can properly hold them when they finally arrive. If you are holding on to old resentments, you will not have the space to carry their fragile, healing, and tender heart. Let go of everything that hurt you in the past, because your soulmate is bringing a pure love that requires a totally clean slate. Today, the heavy veil is permanently lifted from your soulmate's hidden tears, and their deep healing process has officially begun. I am washing away the stubborn stains of their old disappointments and gracefully dressing them in a garment of bright, new hope. Until today, they were a willing prisoner of their hidden sadness, but now they are walking freely toward your shared, blessed destiny. You must stay with me until the final breath of this message, because the climax is going to shake your very foundation. I will give you a specific name you will read on a sign tomorrow that will completely validate everything I have spoken. Do not turn away early, because your spirit desperately needs the final, soothing balm of heavenly peace that I am about to apply. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears behind a thick mask of strength, pretending they do not need anyone to lean on. They have acted incredibly brave for their family and friends, but inside they have been desperate for a safe place to fall. Until today, they had absolutely no one to catch them, but I have specifically chosen you to be their steady and unshakable rock. Jesus says, "The sudden thoughts of a faceless stranger that constantly cross your mind are my ways of connecting your spirit directly to theirs." When you feel an inexplicable rush of deep affection for someone you have never met, you are actually feeling their hidden tears. I am allowing you to share their emotional burden today so that they will not have to carry it alone for another second. Keep holding on until the very end, because the final blessing I am going to speak over you is incredibly powerful. I have a highly specific instruction for tomorrow that will place you exactly where your soulmate deeply needs you to be. Do not turn away from this truth, because I am charting the very clear course of your lifelong happiness right now. I know you have also cried your own hidden tears, wondering if I had simply forgotten to write your beautiful love story. I assure you that I have never forgotten you, and I have been writing a grand masterpiece that required absolute perfect timing. Until today, the pages were entirely hidden from you both, but now I am opening the beautiful final chapter for you to read. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears from you because they falsely wanted to be perfectly whole before they finally met you. They thought they needed to fix every single broken piece of themselves before they could be worthy of your pure affection. Today, I am telling them that you will fully love their broken pieces, and together you will build something incredibly beautiful. You absolutely must stay until the end of this message, because I am about to speak a vital prophecy over your future. I will reveal a very specific number you will see tomorrow that will confirm the exact timing of your soulmate's arrival. Do not let the enemy steal this moment of revelation from you, because this is the joyful turning point you deeply requested. The Lord says, your soulmate has been hiding their tears of deep regret over past mistakes, fearing those mistakes totally disqualified them from true love. They have asked me for forgiveness countless times, but they heavily struggled to forgive themselves for the time they foolishly wasted. Until today, This heavy guilt kept them chained in hiding, but I have broken those chains forever with my unending, fierce mercy. The deep sense of intense longing you feel when you look at the setting sun is a direct reflection of their hidden tears. They often watch the sunset too, wondering if the person they are meant to deeply love is resting under the very same sky. I am using the daily beauty of my creation to whisper to both of your hearts that you are incredibly close now. Stay with me until the final moment of this message, because the specific sign I have prepared will absolutely shock your heart. I am going to reveal a physical object you will see tomorrow that proves your soulmate is actively and frantically searching for you. If you leave early, you will tragically miss the very comfort I am trying to pour into your tired, fiercely waiting heart. You must completely trust the divine timing I have orchestrated, because bringing two unique souls together requires absolute heavenly precision. I had to let your soulmate experience certain hardships so they would fully appreciate the steadfast, loyal love you have to offer. They have been hiding their tears of preparation from you, but today their spiritual training is finally complete and completely ready. I have seen your soulmate hide their tears when they see happy couples, wondering when it will finally be their turn. They have felt a stinging jealousy that they immediately repented for, because their heart truly just desires a faithful, lasting companion. Until today, they felt totally left out of life's greatest joy, but I am now safely moving them to the very front of the line. Jesus says, "You need to keep listening until the end, because the final seal I will securely place on your heart is permanent." I am going to give you a very specific word to look out for tomorrow that will validate all your deepest feelings. Do not let simple distraction pull you away from this exact moment, because your massive breakthrough is hovering right in front of you. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears because they have a deep, gripping fear of being misunderstood by the person they love. They have always felt a little different from the regular crowd, and they constantly worry that their unique heart will be rejected. Today, I am reassuring their trembling spirit that you will not only understand their deep heart, but you will cherish it forever. When you suddenly feel a strong urge to pray for absolutely no specific reason, it is because your soulmate's hidden tears are falling. I am prompting your sensitive spirit to intercede for them, sending them an invisible shield of comfort across the physical miles. Your whispered prayers are directly pulling them out of their secret sadness and guiding them onto the brightly illuminated path toward you. Keep your focus entirely on me until the end, because the final blessing I am going to rapidly release is deeply personal. I have a secret sign involving a specific animal that will cross your path tomorrow to confirm my divine, loving plan. If you hastily close this out of impatience, you might severely delay the very reunion your heart has been begging me to arrange. The final step of trust requires you to stop trying to forcefully control how and when your soulmate will finally arrive. You must leave your empty hands wide open to my will, completely surrendering your personal timeline to my perfect and flawless plan. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears for years, but your complete surrender today is the key that unlocks their prison door forever. The Lord says, "I am deeply moved by the silent, hidden tears your soulmate has been hiding, because they are born from a deeply pure desire. They are not asking for worldly riches or fleeting fame. They are simply begging me for a good person who will stay loyal. Until today, they highly doubted such a genuine person existed, but I have joyfully shown them that you are still faithfully waiting. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears of physical exhaustion, because they have been fighting life's difficult battles completely on their own. They are so incredibly tired of being strong all the time, and they desperately need a place of soft, quiet refuge. Today, I am directly pointing their exhausted steps toward your welcoming door, because I know you will give them the rest they need. Stay closely connected to my voice until the very end, because I am preparing to hand you the final, golden key. I will reveal a distinct sound you will clearly hear tomorrow that will act as a loud trumpet announcing their near arrival. If you stop listening now, you will literally walk into tomorrow completely blind to the magnificent blessing I have grandly set up. The random bursts of pure joy you feel in the middle of a mundane day are the exact moments I am comforting them. When I gently wipe away their hidden tears, the immense relief they feel ripples through the spiritual realm and heavily touches your own heart. I am connecting your two emotions so deeply that you can already feel the massive joy of their upcoming arrival in your daily life. You must faithfully practice immense grace, because when your soulmate arrives, they will still have fresh scars from their hidden tears. I need you to securely promise me that you will kiss their scars and never use their past pain against them in anger. They have been hiding their tears from absolutely everyone else, but they are going to bear their entire wounded soul directly to you. Jesus says, "Do not lose your focus until the very end, because the massive blessing I am holding back is tightly reserved for the faithful listeners. I will reveal a specific piece of clothing you should look for tomorrow that will be worn by a heavenly, earthly messenger. If you ignore this simple request to stay, you will entirely rob yourself of the profound certainty I want to plant in your spirit. Your soulmate's hidden tears have deeply watered the ground for a beautiful garden that the two of you will soon harvest together. Every single drop of dark sorrow they experienced was collected by my angels to strongly nourish the deep roots of your future marriage. Until today, it just looked like barren, useless dirt, but now the first green shoots of your deeply shared destiny are finally sprouting. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears during large family gatherings, heavily feeling the sting of empty chairs and unanswered questions about marriage. They have bravely deflected the well-meaning questions of their relatives, while silently begging me to send you into their life quickly. Today, I am highly honoring their quiet dignity and setting the grand stage for their triumphant introduction of you to their entire family. Keep holding on to my words until the very end, because the powerful climax of this message contains your final marching orders. I will reveal a specific phrase you will hear a total stranger speak tomorrow that will confirm this entire message is undeniably true. If you let your attention wander away, you will easily miss the obvious breadcrumbs I am leaving on the path to your total happiness. When you find yourself softly singing a love song out of absolutely nowhere, it is because your soulmate is warmly dreaming about you. They are subconsciously reaching out to your spirit, and the sweet melody in your heart is your soul's natural and beautiful response. I am meticulously orchestrating this invisible symphony of love so that you will be in perfect, total harmony when you finally meet. The Lord says, I am urgently asking you to completely forgive those who abandoned you, so your heart is not cluttered with bitter, old memories. Your soulmate has been hiding their tears from you, and they desperately need a partner who is completely free from heavy past chains. When you finally let go of your old, stale anger, you create a massive, warmly welcoming space for their pure love to heavily enter. The lonely nights your soulmate spent fiercely crying in the dark were never ignored, for I sat closely by their heavy bedside. I accurately counted every tear that heavily soaked their pillow, and I strictly promised them that their season of intense mourning was almost over. Until today, they only had my invisible promise, but now I am actively turning that heavenly promise into a tangible, beautiful earthly reality.